Yeah, hi. Good evening,
Hello.
Shri MD.
Okay. We are on time, right?
Yes, we are absolutely on time, and my gratitude and thanks for giving this time.
Not at all.
So, sir, is it Guru's grace that finds the disciple, or is it life which connects the two? How does it happen? How does it work? Mysteriously.
But it's not mysterious. What looks mysterious in this field is what we cannot explain looks mysterious. When you look at it and explain, there is no more mystery out there. So let me do. See, first you said disciple and guru. Now this has to be looked at carefully. Guru cannot be defined easily. We leave that. Disciple, we know, can be. I personally have this understanding that when different people come upon this quest in different stages of their life and in different ways. You look into the history of yogis, or at least known yogis. There are many unknown. I sometimes think there are great unknown yogis more than the known ones. Having said that, let's say the known ones. If you look in, you'll find that some get to this path quite young. They're very young. Some take some time to find it. And there are certain circumstances which take them towards it. So first let's look at those who find it when they're young. This is because they've done a lot of work, as I said some time back, in their past lives, which is not visible to us in this life, generally, unless they tell us or something like that. So, and some of them may not even know complete details of what happened. But there is a background, there is a lot of work put into it. And in this particular life we are talking about, which we know, they have come mainly to fulfill the incomplete parts which are left. This is what Krishna talks about and defines as yoga bhrashta. In can't remember which chapter. I think 6th chapter. Arjuna says to Krishna in the Gita, "You say all these things, but it is not so easy to look at that, even to Krishna." So I am quite accustomed to people saying that to me. You say all this, but it is not so easy. I mean, not so in so many words, but this is what it implies. Yes, keep the mind like a flame without wind. I rather control the wind than do that. It's so difficult. So what happens to a person like me? Arjuna is asking this question. Who is neither there nor here, neither here nor there, middle somewhere, not reached the goal, and yet gave up everything else to reach the goal. Where am I? What happens to me? I might die, then what happens? So then Krishna explains to Arjuna, see, whatever bank balance you have in the spiritual field, you never lose it, however small it is. So you don't have to start from square one. Wherever you stop, whichever square you start from there. So there he says that this is a yoga bhrashta who, having worked hard and not yet reached the goal, is made to be born under such circumstances that quite early in life they come across the path again and fulfill it.
Right.
That is one. So such people, if that is the case, then the Guru, who probably is watching, finds you. One way. The other is, actually nowadays there are few disciples, there are only gurus, unfortunately. So when somebody is very, very seriously searching for this path, and it can come about, let's leave the other, yoga bhrashta aside, it's rare, not common. some intelligent people, need not be intellectuals, but intelligent people, looking at life, realize they're matured enough to realize that this cannot be everything. There must be something beyond. I'm sure there are many such people. There's something beyond. We do all these things, then we die and we go and there's nothing. It can't be. There must be some meaning to all this drama. Some people realize it. And for some realize it even while just sitting on the desk and reading or writing, it suddenly clicks. That's because of the maturity of their thought process. Such cases, when it happens, real teachers are always looking for a good disciple. Unfortunately, it's difficult to find. When such a thing clicks, then someone is getting ready to guide. Somewhere. 2. Third, again, people, intelligent people, wake up when they have pain and sorrow. And they say, is this all there is to life? Right? Work hard at this, but then I see that I'm in defeat mode, I'm falling into sorrow. Some people dying, I might die. When this happens, also people wake up and say, can we look for something else? Is there something else? Even when that process becomes strong, somebody comes. Yeah, the pointer need not be a well-known guru or a teacher, which may happen after a while. It could be anybody, a gardener in your house. Suddenly he might say, look, I was looking after that plant one morning and you're thinking about the same, what is this sorrow business? Say, so nicely it was coming up, now somebody has destroyed it in the morning, and that gardener at that point is your guru. See, what kind of guru did Arjuna have? A chauffeur who was driving his chariot. So it could be a driver. You know what I mean? So this is the second mode. Now there is a third mode in which which is, you may have thought nothing about these things. You're an average, you're an intelligent person, of course. One is not a fool. And then you come across, due to various circumstances, somebody who seems to be different. You wonder, what is this guy now? Why is he happy all the time? What's happening to him? There's something different. You don't know what to define what that difference is, but there's something different. Is it possible for me also to be like this? Now, this is the third mode of how this happens, or a fourth mode. So in this case, what happens? It's like such a person is like a magnet. When I say magnet, not that attraction. I mean, it's a charged being. So any iron piece that goes close to this charged being has to somehow or the other become a magnet. Now,
so the only barometer of finding out the real guru is if we are seeing that magnet pulling us.
Yes. So it's pulling you. And then not only pulling you, it's more than that. When you sit close to that person, even when your thought process flow close to such a being, you find that there's great relief. There's something more than ordinary life. If this happens, this is another mode by which people turn to the spiritual path. So all I'm trying to say, the function of a guru or a teacher happens to different people in different ways. But it has to happen at some point.